Great. Hello, flute players. Today we're going to talk a little bit about our practice techniques and what we do. I apologize for the slightly late uploading of this video. I thought I had recorded this and I think my SD card wiped it, so we get to do it again. We're going to talk about our first 5 notes, make sure we have that fingering down, and then I am going to provide you an assignment, which is going to be long tone practice, focusing on not only making the note happen, but making it happen for a longer period of time in a uniform tone, making it sound good, really. So, we will talk first about these fingering charts that I have drawn above here. Each note has a fingering chart above it. This first note is our B flat. We know that's our first note. B flat, C, D, E flat, and F are the first 5 notes we learn on flute. So, our first note is B flat. That is your thumb on the large back key, your first finger on the first key that your finger goes on, which is the second key in, your second finger, your third finger, your fourth finger, your fifth finger, or your first finger on your right hand, second on your right, third on your right, and pinky. Those are the fingers we use. That's what the fingering chart shows, right? So as you can see with the B flat, your first finger goes right on the first one, your thumb is on, your right hand first finger goes, and your pinky. So you see first finger on your left hand, thumb, first finger, pinky. The ones that are empty means that you do not press those keys. So, thumb, 1, 1, pinky. This is the note that should come out. Right? So, match that pitch. When we are playing flute, if you're having trouble getting that pitch out, just take your mouthpiece out, press it up against your lips so your lips are right in the middle of the hole, kissing it, and then roll backwards, and your air is going to go down at a 45-degree angle. Ta is the tune the articulation you're going to make, down into the hole till you get this sound. Right? The air should be fast and cool. Should be able to consistently get that sound. If you're not getting a sound, it's probably because you're not angling right. A good way to practice this is if you have a bottle, to blow across the edge of the bottle. You can even do this on the flute. I just figured that out. Cover your hole where your mouth normally goes, hold it up, and blow right across the lid. It's the same effect on a larger hole to practice, and then you go back to the smaller hole. Once you have that, move back to your flute. There we go, I was right the first time. When you line up your flute, make sure that your mouthpiece lines up with the keys so that you're not holding it awkwardly. And give me that first note again, that B flat. Thumb, 1, 1, pinky. Right? For our next note, our C, you can just see that you remove your left thumb and remove your right first finger. So all you have pressed down is your left first finger and your right pinky. This is C. Match that pitch. Right? Next note is your D, which you can see is thumb, second finger on your left hand, third finger on your left hand, 1, 2, 3 all down, and no pinky. So no pinky and no first finger on your left hand. Oh, sorry. No, I was right. Thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Match it. Right? E flat, same thing, but you're going to add your right pinky. That's the only change. E flat. Match this pitch. And then lastly, F, which is thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1. The only finger on your right hand that's pressing down is 1. Match this pitch. Right? To create that nice clean tone on all 5 of those notes, I'm sitting with really nice posture. That's super important when you do this. And my flute is parallel to the ground. I'm not leaning over and playing like this. I am not playing upwards. I am not playing out. I am playing directly parallel to the ground and perpendicular to my face. Right? So, once you have those first 5 notes down, you know where the fingerings are. You are going to go download a metronome. Metronomes are how we're going to practice a lot of this when we're in individual practice because it holds you accountable to a certain thing. And that thing here is rhythm. Right? So, I'm going to turn up the volume on my metronome. And make sure we have it going. So with those first 5 notes, your assignment for this week is to play those first 5 notes 8 beats at a time. So you're going to hold B flat for 8 beats, rest for 8 beats. Hold C for 8 beats, rest for 8 beats. We're focusing on keeping the quality and tone of the note consistent throughout. So when you hit that B flat, it needs to stay the same B flat for the whole time. It should not sound like this. Right? Just like when you're on an airplane, you want it to be a smooth ride. You don't want turbulence. You don't want turbulence in your note either. It needs to sound pure the whole way through. Now, 8 beats might be a lot for your lungs. Your note might start to peter out at the end. That's why we have an 8-beat rest between every note, so you don't feel dizzy at the end. This is also giving you a chance to take a massive breath before every note. You can never take enough air in as a wind instrumentalist, and your lung, like any other muscle, is going to strengthen with time. So, watch me do the first couple, and then pause me, rewind me, and join me. We are only going to go up the scale in this lesson, but for your homework, I would like you to go up and down. Ready? 1, 2, see? And there it is. I actually ran out of air on that last note too. So you can see this isn't something that you can just do perfectly right off the bat. I don't expect your submission this week to be perfect either. I do expect you to be able to hit the proper notes with the right fingerings. I do not expect the tone to be perfect this week. That's something we work at for a while. This long tone exercise, professionals do it when they practice. This is not just an early beginner instrumental technique practice. Every time I practice an instrument, I play long tones first. In any instrument I practice, the first 10 to 15 minutes of my practice are working only with the mouthpiece and playing long tones. That's how you build muscles. That's how you build habit. That's how you build tone. So for this week, I would like you to play your 5-note scale, 8 beats notes at a time with 8-beat rest in between, just like we just did. I want you to do it up and down, all in one video. If you have any questions, you know I am on the Google Classroom that I created for us. I am on Zoom. I am on Google Hangouts and Google Mail. So just send me a message if you have any questions. This will be due Monday by midnight, and I will see you during our Wednesday Zoom chat.